Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are talking about a new buzzword that's completely changing how we think about testing. It is the vibe testing. Now, you have heard me talk about automation and how to make assertions, but what if I told you that the future of QA is not about just coding, it's about conversation? Yes, so what exactly is vibe testing? It's a new, fresh approach to software testing that's often considered as the QA cousin of vibe coding, where the focus is on describing what the code should do rather than writing the code itself. Vibe testing acts as a safety net when the code is generated by AI. So AI often generates code without a full review of every line. Hence, instead of using static test cases, vibe testing is exploratory, prompt driven, and intent first. This means that QA testers play with the app just like a real user. They ask questions to the AI to generate or regenerate test flows and focus on validating what the app is intended to do. So let me show you a very simple example to make this clear. Think of it like a cooking recipe. Traditional testing is like following the recipe playbook exactly step by step, like add 2 cups of flour, mix for 3 minutes, bake at 350 degrees. So you do each step, and that's what classic test script does. Now, vibe testing is like a professional chef. So they don't just follow the recipe step by step, they taste it. They have that intuition. They say, let me add a pinch of salt here, or let me add some more spice here because I feel something is not right. And then they add a little bit of salt, and then they say, yes, now it feels right, and now it tastes great. So let's, for example, apply the same concept to a simple login form. So we here have a demo login form, and you might have the traditional test case like the positive test, negative test, and these are all generated by AI, and they simply can generate something like the test script for these steps. They can generate a positive test case here, for example, for login, and consider this as the step by step created by AI. It doesn't know anything, it just says, I'm going to enter username, I'm going to create an automated test script that will enter a username, password, submit button, and I'm going to verify this, and then verify the logout button is displayed on a new page. So it can generate hundreds of test cases in a matter of minutes or seconds, and it doesn't know anything about the look and feel of the website or the human element, the real user who is going to interact with this form. AI can generate hundreds of test cases in a minute and automate them and generate code also, and it doesn't know or experience or have that intuition and feel to look at how the website behaves when these test cases run. In other words, it doesn't know how a real user experience would be like when performing various actions on the web page. So here is very vibe testing is very crucial, and in this case vibe testing will be different. You will simply tell the AI to do other things, such as you will type into the AI prompt, for example, try to log in and make sure it feels fast and friendly. Then what will AI do? It will then do much more than a simple check, like it's checking the logout button. It doesn't do this simple check, it does much more than that. It would log in, let's say, and then it's going to not only check the logout button. Now we are telling the AI to do what a real user will do and feel. And the real user will, of course, see the performance of the website and other elements of the website. For example, everything looks black in color, and most users might not like it. They might want a colorful button here, and this website is everything is black and it's not that attractive. So those kind of things, you can ask the AI to say, once you log in, tell me if the website is attractive or it's easy to identify, the buttons are colored correctly, or the menus are appearing now at the right place. And It can also go through and read some of the login messages. For example, this is a welcome message, and it might say that this font is very small, or this font is not that popular, and other things like the hyperlinks on the page here are not highlighted in blue, so the real user doesn't know that it is a link, or he cannot just identify the links on the page because he has to go through each and everything. And it can also check whether the link is working, or other non-technical things like the user intuition things, how the real user would experience. So this provides the more trust for the application. So because we are doing some intuition based testing rather than just inspecting. Oh, the login button is there, the link is there, the website is loading, there is no error on the page. Instead of thinking technical, robotic, or routine testing, you put in your real intuition, the human touch, and the feel. And that's all about vibe testing. It's about testing the feeling of the application, not just the code, not just seeing that the pop-up message appears, or making sure that the pop-up appears quickly and it's readable and the font is okay, attractive, and the overall look and feel, the fast, the speed of the website. So you get the point. So it's about ensuring not only what the application is meant to do, but also what was meant. In the end, vibe testing isn't about replacing testers. So it is about empowering us. It frees you up from writing thousands of lines of code, because as you can see, AI can generate thousands of lines of code. It can even first write the test cases in plain English and then convert this into a playwright script or a Selenium script, thousands of such script, and it even commit to the code repository. All that thing you can imagine AI can do. So you get the more free time to do the exploratory testing, and it's much more than the exploratory. It's prompt driven. You have the AI chat box open, so you can have a conversation with the AI and tell what is your intent. So it's intent first. So you tell what AI should look for, and you express your feelings to the AI and say, log into this web page and tell me that the website is readable, attractive, accessible, loads fast, and overall doesn't bore the user. Even plain English like that, mixing feelings and intuition, and like they chipped it, like he added a pinch of salt to make sure the taste is right, perfect. So this actually a different dimension of testing. Instead of just making sure everything is working good, it goes beyond that. So although AI is here to write test cases and automate them, a human intervention is still needed to validate that the entire application works correctly in real world use cases. So it is about ensuring the app not only does what was said. Vibe testing actually provides more clarity, validation, and trust for the application. So we use the intuition. So in the end, vibe testing is not going to replace testers, as I said before. It gives you, now with the AI, it's going to free you more time, uh, because AI is going to automate all the test cases. So you focus on the big picture. As a human being, you go and do the exploratory testing and strategic problem solving. So it makes testing accessible to everyone now, from product managers to BAs, business analysts. So it's a new exciting way to ensure quality and build better software. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on the next one. Happy testing, and I will see you next time.